I'm with teacher Miss Sinel, and she's a scary story.
Well, it's kind of two. It kind of
Yeah.
bridges into the other. When I was much younger and just started here at JCA, I would spend many late nights building the program up. And I happened to fall asleep after rehearsal one night in my desk chair. And when I woke up, I felt this uneasy feeling about not being alone in my classroom. And I started to continue to work because it wasn't too late. And then all of a sudden, a picture fell off my wall. And I was like, okay, that's weird. Maybe the command strip didn't hold up. And then another picture fell off the wall. And so I realized maybe that's something trying to tell me to leave. So I left at that point. And ever since then, little things would happen when I was here late at night after drama rehearsal. And so I believe that there is a being in my room, and my classmates and I have named him Fred. And Fred resides here in room 136, and sometimes he likes to play little tricks on us. And last year, I was telling the new students about Fred being a member of our ensemble. And so it happens right in the middle of class, half the lights went off.
That's Fred calling.
And that's Fred calling.
Real life Fred just hung up the phone.
There was no caller.
Real life Fred just hung up the phone.
I was trying to explain to the new students in band that day that Fred lives here, and Fred and I, I'll say goodbye to Fred at the end of the day, because it's very superstitious in the arts, and I always leave a light on. That's why it's called a ghost light. And I was talking about Fred, and both of my lights are on two switches, so half the room can go out and half the room can stay on. And literally one side of the classroom, this side of the classroom, went out as I mentioned Fred. And nobody was standing by the door where the light switches are, and the whole entire band witnessed it at that time. So if you know a band member that was in school last year, ask them about it, because it literally happened and Fred made his presence known. So if you ever want to visit Fred, come on down to room 136.
Good. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with Coach Catalani, and she has a few scary stories for us.
So, as normal, when I worked in my office, I shut everything down and turned everything off. And the next morning on my adding machine, I know you don't know what that is, but my adding machine has a roll of tape on it, and the whole entire tape was completely all over my floor, and my machine was turned off. So that was kind of scary, knowing who was in there and how it all happened. Then I got over it and I said, okay, and then it happened again like a couple weeks later, and the same thing did. Not the whole row, but just a small one. So yeah, someone was in there. Don't know who.
Thank you. I'm with student McKenna, and can you please share some of your scary stories?
So at my dance studio, whenever we perform at the Rialto, there's always a ghost story that they tell us. So a couple years back, there was a 2-year-old girl who was walking down the stairs into the boiler room, and she kept leaning over the railing, and she fell over the railing, and there's still like the blood spot of it. And now whenever you go into the boiler room, you can hear her like chuckle and laugh. And so whenever like someone leans over the railing, it'll like pull you. Something will like to start to pull you. And
That's cool.
like we learned to never like lean over the railing because of that. And
Thank
the
you.
stairs are super, super slippery, so something will just push you down the stairs and you'll just go flying. So many people have broken bones because of it.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. I'm with teacher Miss Buds, and she is a JCA scary story that's been passed down by JCA teachers.
So I was told from a previous JCA teacher this story when we were just hanging out in school one day. So the main staircase has been told that a woman, like if you're on the second floor and a woman will walk up in a blue dress, she's pregnant, and ask you where the women's bathroom is. And you'll point to the bathroom like right up the staircase from the second floor, and she'll go in there and she won't come out. And then if you go in there and like look, she's actually not there. This teacher has said that two different people has said this story. I don't know if I believe it, but it's kind of scary if it is true.
Yeah, thank you. I'm with Audrey Riddell, and she's going to tell me her scary story.
So basically, I was at my house and I was in my bathroom getting ready for a little get together. And my aunt and my mom were the only people home, and they were in my mom's room, which is on the total opposite side of the bathroom. and the bathroom door was open, and you could see my stairs leading down, and I was doing my makeup, and I looked in the corner of my eye, and I saw someone walk down the stairs, and I like ran out of the room. I was like, "Mom, where are you?" And both my aunt and her were still in the bathroom. And so I did a little research. Now I didn't do it. And one of my neighbors found that my house was built on a burial ground where a whole family was killed in the 1900s. So that's my story.
For more information, please visit our website.